Okay, so today we're going to talk about cardio and specifically what is better for fat loss, low intensity or high intensity. Okay, so you've definitely heard of high intensity exercise. It's really cool right now. Everyone does it. All I mean, if you really don't know what high intensity is, I mean like getting really out of breath. So you work really hard for a set amount of time and then you rest for a short amount of time and then you work really hard again. So things like battle ropes, jumps, stuff that's gonna get you breathing really, really hard. The whole point is you're gonna be working very much in your anaerobic threshold. So in terms of your energy systems that we're using, you're working in a state where your body isn't able to use much oxygen. The effect of that basically is that over the next 24 hours you're going to be burning more calories than you would be normally, because exercising without that much oxygen, because you're breathing really hard, you're basically paying back this oxygen debt, and it's something called the EPOC effect, the excessive post-oxygen consumption effect. And all that means is that the mitochondria in your cells are just burning through a little bit more energy than they would normally. So let's say that I do a 10 or 15 minute high intensity session, and over the next 24 hours I burn an extra 500 calories. Now, if I'm now going to compare this to a low intensity type of exercise, let's say that I go for a fast walk and I burn over about half an hour, let's say exactly the same, 500 calories. Does that mean that my body is going to look better because of either one of these types of cardio, or is it really just to do with at which times do our bodies burn the energy? So it very much comes down to that. So with high intensity, you just burn the energy for the rest of the 24-hour period that you did the high intensity in. The low intensity, you burn the calories right now. So it very much comes down to an argument of what is more sustainable for you in the long term, and probably which one do you enjoy. I like doing both. If I was going to do a fat loss program, I'd use low intensity, because if I'm going to weight train every afternoon, I don't want to be doing high intensity every morning because that sucks. So I'd rather just be doing low intensity. It means I can just walk for half an hour every morning, then weight train in the afternoon, rather than having to do a high intensity session on the same day as a weight training session, which I think would detract a little bit from your performance in the weight training session. And ultimately, you still want to prioritize those weight training sessions in terms of how much you want to lift in those. So you want to be lifting heavy in those. So I think if you're doing high intensity in the morning, for me at least, I never perform well if I'm going to lift heavy in the afternoon. I hope that's cleared up the argument. What's better, high intensity or low intensity, or are they both ideal for fat loss? It's just which one do you like to do more and which one can you sustain more. But really, neither one is superior to the other. And remember, if you've got your own questions, subscribe, comment below,